Looks like his leg. 5 minutes. Marty Dinkins is going cards if the doctor wants to stop this fight. That is an ugly cut. So that's it.
Did he just try to win a title fight with headbutts and groin shots? What exactly happened in that ring and why did nobody stop it? This wasn't boxing, this was survival with referees. And if you've never seen Manny Pacquiao trapped in a mud fight, tonight you're gonna see the exact night he learned to turn rage into weapons. Why did a title unification look like a street scuffle on live TV? Pacquiao versus Agapito Sanchez is the dirtiest, most important early lesson of Manny's career. It's the night he realized that talent won't save you, control will. You don't outspeed a thug, you outthink a thug. Welcome to Abner's Counterpunch. Here's what went down. The date is November 10, 2001, San Francisco. Manny's first HBO showcase. Manny is 22, the IBF champ at super bantamweight. Across from him, Agapito Dirty Sanchez, the WBO champ, a rugged 31-year-old vet with 40 plus fights and a reputation, headbutts, low blows, rabbit punches, the whole grocery list. This was a unification that should have launched Manny's US star power. Instead, chaos in 6 rounds. Doctor stoppage at 120 of round 6, goes to cards, technical split draw, 58-54, Pacquiao, 57-55, Sanchez, 56-56, both keep belts and nobody's happy. First minute in, you can feel Sanchez's plan. Muck it up, make it ugly, make Manny mad.
Good left. Sanchez comes right back with a right-left combination. Pacquiao's frustrated with himself.
There's a hidden hinge in this fight. The moment Manny decides not to be the nice guy. Sanchez isn't trying to box the fastest kid in the division. He's trying to convert a boxing match into a wrestling meet with punches allowed. He's betting the ref will disqualify him and the kid will fold. That's the play. Early Manny is pure jet fuel. Speed, angles, that left hand from hell. But when you're getting butted and hit low, speed doesn't matter if you can't get rhythm. And sometimes slowing down gives you control. Accidental head clash opens a right eye cut early. It's accidental the way a dude accidentally elbows your jaw in a pickup game. They're more roughhousing. Ref Marty Dinkins is warning, deducts 2 points for low blows, 1 in round 3, another in round 4. Still, the fouls keep coming. The crowd turns. HBO's crew is ripped. Lampley, Merchant, Foreman, all calling it dirty. Manny's bleeding, trying to fight clean in a rainstorm of nonsense. Where exactly is the line for a DQ in a title unification? Because we sure danced on it. Agapito brought a hardware store to the boxing ring. Heads, hips, forearms. Bro fought like clinches were combos. You got the rabbit punches, the shoves, the glove lace grind on the cut. If you've ever been in there, you feel what that does. It's not pain, it's panic. Your eyes water, the vision doubles. Your brain wants to blink instead of aim. The records show 2 official deductions for continuous low blows. There's a sequence where Manny falls with a shot to the left thigh / hip and goes down. The ref talks, waves, dogs, but never gets to the big red button. Sanchez keeps testing boundaries. The fans boo, corners yell, and beneath it, a chessboard emerges. Sanchez's math says if the ref tolerates 80% of the mess, he can nullify Manny's offense long enough to steal rounds. In title fights, the referee's tolerance is a tactical resource. Some fighters exploit it like a weapon. And here's where Manny changes. It's subtle. He stops chasing exchanges, starts setting them.
Considering how bad it's cut for Pacquiao, not a fan. There's another takedown from Sanchez. That could injure a fighter. Uh-oh, injury. Pacquiao is injured. Looks like his leg. 5 minutes. Marty Dinkins is going to give him 5 minutes. Pacquiao could be seriously, he's not happy with himself. He's got a hurt leg. I don't know exactly what it is. Knee. Could be his knee. Things were getting a little ugly from Sanchez. He had low blows in the last round, and then in this round he did a basic takedown, and now you can see Merciless Manny is mad. As well he should be. He came here to fight. He came a long way to fight.
He begins placing his feet first. he'll reset instead of lingering, jab touches, feint shows, then the left hand barks. When Sanchez dives in, Manny's not there. He's angling off, ripping short counters. People think anger is what flips Manny. No, it's focus. He channels it. That's the difference between a puncher and a champion. What you do when your plan gets insulted. By round 5 into 6, Manny's rhythm is surfacing. He's stinging Sanchez. Sanchez starts backing up. You can track the momentum swing on body language alone. Sanchez's clinches increase. His entries get wider and sloppier. Manny's breathing looks calm. Short exhales, steady eyes. Slowing your tempo in chaos doesn't concede control. It creates it. Then another clash aggravates the cut. Ringside doctors like, nope, stoppage at 120 of round 6. They go to cards, technical split draw. Manny's face says it all. He wanted the pound of flesh. Post-fight, Manny calls it what it was, wrestling, not boxing. His team is furious. Freddie Roach is ready to throw hands at the commission. I get it, this was supposed to be Manny's HBO breakout. Here's the next star, but instead we get, here's why we need stricter refereeing in unifications. Sanchez walks out with his belt and a villain badge. And the rematch talk, dead on arrival, because what's the upside? Manny already proved he could take the dirt and still hunt. The missing pieces though, does beating Sanchez do anything for your legacy except scars? Roach blasts Sanchez, disgrace to boxing energy. Team Pacquiao wants none of a sequel. In public memory, Sanchez becomes a shorthand for dirty fighting, tossed in with names like Sandy Sadler when people bring up historical roughness. After 2001, Sanchez's career dips, fails a medical in 2002, loses his belt before defending in the ring, later stopped by Juan Guzman in 2004. Then 2005, tragedy, shot and killed in Santo Domingo after an altercation at just 35. A violent end to a violent arc. No victory left to soften the legacy. And the question that lingers, if you're a fighter known for falling, what did you actually win? And here's the bigger picture. Manny learns composure under vandalism. That's the curriculum. Every great career has a mud fight. The night you discover your clean game, it won't always show up because the other guy won't let it. You have to drag your technique through sludge and still find the target. And thinking of what comes next, soon after Manny is dismantling elites like Barrera, Morales, that calm carnivore, you can trace it back here. He learned to keep the engine humming while the car's getting keyed. Observers at the time said Manny earned more fans, blood everywhere, still saying yes each time the ref checked him. The narrative reframed him, not just fast, not just left-handed dynamite, but fearless under sabotage. Years later, Manny still calls Sanchez the dirtiest opponent he ever faced. That's how deep it etched. The myth of a fighter is built as much by the villains they survive as by the champions they beat. And look, should there have been a disqualification? Probably yeah. And look, I don't want easy wins. I like violence within the rules, but when repeated infractions warp the entire flow, you protect the sport first. Look, refs are like thermostats. They set the room. If you let the fouls breathe, the whole fight sweats. But if you clamp down early, everyone boxes. By the book, 2-point deductions communicate final warning. The persistence after that demanded escalation. This isn't Monday morning reffing, it's pattern recognition. Sanchez built a strategy on the assumption of leniency, and he was right. Commissions need consistent foul thresholds across title fights so fighters can game the variance. If we value safety and clarity, we value decisive officiating. It sucks, but this is something a fighter should be aware about and plan accordingly for if they were to face an opponent like this. So what's important in this? Speed and talent are dessert, but gaining control is dinner. It comes first. And don't confuse rage with resolve. Rage burns fast and makes you sloppy, while resolve is rage with the steering wheel. That's what woke up inside Manny that night. Greatness ain't just skill, it's emotional governance under attack. Pacquiao vs. Sanchez is the dirtiest lesson Manny ever aced. He walked through vandalism and came out colder, sharper, meaner with purpose. Sanchez tried to drown him in sewage. Instead, he taught him how to swim in it. And speaking of boxing legends having to deal with controversy, there's a wild thread that Tyson might have dodged Tommy the Duke Morrison, and the receipts are messy. You want to see how left hooks start rumors? Click here for that video, and while you're at it, hit subscribe so you don't miss the next chaos we break down. See ya.